Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with a video from a recent series that I started, which is my monthly favorites. So I started this last month in July and I did my July favorites. And well, now it's August, so I'm going to do my August favorite products that I used this month. First up is the Summer Fridays Heavenly 16 All-in-One Face Oil, and I actually have had this product for a little bit of time, but I couldn't talk about it until earlier this week because, well, it just launched. And so I actually have been trying this for a longer period of time in August. It wasn't like I literally just tried it this week. I just couldn't talk about it until recently. But I have been loving this product. It is honestly amazing, so good for my skin. I did obviously like a whole review on it, so if you want more specific details into it, I'll leave a link in the description. But it is amazing. It is an oil, so obviously like at first I was worried about like, is it gonna clog my pores or is it just gonna cause like some irritation, like what's gonna happen. But it's been really good for my skin. The one downside that I will say is at nighttime I also use it, so I use it in the morning and at night. And at night I noticed that it started sort of like staining my pillows. So our bed sheet is all white, and so obviously you can see everything. And this one was leaving, like I would start noticing in the mornings and I was like, wait, why does my pillow look slightly yellowish? Because this has like a yellow tint to it. So there it is, that's what it looks like. So yeah, just be mindful when you apply this, if you do buy it, that if you have white bedding, it might stain it. I've tried cleaning it and it kind of like came out a little bit, but it's not fully, it's not back to its original state. It's fine, it's whatever at this point. Like it's not extremely noticeable. Like I should really clarify and say that it is not like super noticeable. I noticed it because I'm like OCD like that. Chris literally did not even notice it whatsoever, so I could have just like not even mentioned it. But whatever. Anyway, again, it's not like a deal breaker or anything whatsoever, because at the end of the day, my skin feels amazing and that's what matters the most. I just do want to be transparent that after using it for a longer period of time, I did start noticing that my pillow was looking slightly yellowish. Anyway, on the flip side though, I really am loving that product. It is an oil, like I said, but it is very hydrating and it is very fast absorbing. So I did mention that in my last video when I did the review about that product. And honestly, like I applied it and it right away absorbed into my skin. It didn't feel greasy or anything like that. So it's one of those things where I'm like, you can definitely apply it during the day and you're not gonna feel sticky or anything gross. Up next is another beauty product. So this is from the Honest company. This is a company that was founded by Jessica Alba. And so this is actually a brow gel. So I'll show you what it looks like there. So I bought the clear shade, which it looks white when you first apply it onto your eyebrow, or even like when you take it out of the tube, but it dries out. So it's not like your eyebrows are gonna look white, not at all. Like you can just apply it and you're gonna be totally fine, it dries out. I like it because I normally fill in my brows, and so I just kind of also wanted to like stay in place and not really like go all over, because sometimes when I'm in between like brow waxes, they get a little bit long and it's kind of like hard to keep them in place. So I just apply this and they stay in place and it's amazing. I like that not only is it clean ingredients, because everything from the Honest company is, like vegan, cruelty-free, all that stuff. So it's really good, clean beauty. But I also like that it has castor oil, which is supposed to be really good for like hair growth and especially like eyebrow growth. So I haven't really noticed much of a difference. I literally just got this earlier this month. So, I mean, I feel like over time, maybe I'll see a difference. But I still really like it, and I still feel like at least it's getting the job done of keeping my eyebrow hairs in place, which is what matters most. Up next is the new CoD Bloat Pill. So I got these ones and they were on sale at Nordstrom. I had heard so much about them. They had really good reviews, and then I saw that they were on sale and I was like, well, now's the time to try it. This is what the packaging looks like. So it is glass, and you're supposed to take one pill twice a day, so with food as well. So I take one with my breakfast and then one with my dinner. This is what the pills look like. They don't taste like anything. They haven't caused any negative reaction, nothing like that. In fact, quite the opposite. I feel like I've been way less bloated than normally. So I do tend to have very sensitive digestive system, I guess. I get bloated very easily, whether it's like, fried foods, dairy. I mean, obviously it's like foods that normally are not good for you. So it is normal that they cause some inflammation. But I feel like I get more bloated than the average person. I've done a million tests, I've done everything, nothing has really come out negatively. I'm also not like extremely bloated, but I still like having this because it just kind of like has been helping me a lot, and I feel like in the past month that I've been taking this, I have felt so much better. I've tried many other dietary supplements like digestive enzymes and other things like that to help with bloating. This one I feel like has been a little bit better in general. Also, I do feel like even if I find something that works over time, like my body just kind of becomes immune to it, I guess, which I think is a normal thing. But overall, like I feel like every 3 or so months I have to start switching the products, because if not, like it just doesn't have the same effect on me. Same thing as probiotics, I feel like I have to start changing them. I don't know if I'm just like a weird person and that's not normal, or I don't know if it is a normal thing, but in my case, I have experienced that every like 3 or so months, I do have to change some of the products that I use for my digestion so that they, you know, keep working. Next up is this perfume. It is Dolce Gabbana The One. So I have it actually in a like travel size. I'm like running low on it. But the reason why I bought the travel size was because I wanted to test it out and see if I really liked it. Well, not if I really liked it, but like if Chris really liked it, and also if I still liked it. Background into this perfume, because it has a history. This perfume came out years ago. I was still pretty young. I was still living in Colombia. And when it first came out, Giselle was the face of this perfume. Long story short, Giselle is like one of my favorite supermodels. And so I was like, you know, she's the face of the perfume. I just want to figure out what the perfume smells like. You know, worst case scenario, I hate it and it's fine. At least she's getting paid for it, you know. It doesn't really affect me. But anyway, I smelled it and I actually loved this perfume so much. So like, ever since I was very young, I was like, this is my favorite perfume ever. Another background into this like very convoluted story. Perfumes in Colombia, like especially imported perfumes like this one, that is also like a designer perfume, they tend to be very, very expensive because, well, I mean, they're imported, they're also designers. So like by the time that you convert the US dollar to the Colombian peso, it's a very expensive product. So when I was very young, I mean, I'm talking like I was probably like 12 or something. Like I wasn't really wearing perfume. It really didn't matter. I just thought that it smelled really good. So anyway, long story short, I never ended up getting it when I was younger. And so for whatever reason, even though it is still like my favorite perfume, I forgot about it. I don't know, I think that maybe I thought that like they discontinued it or something. I didn't really see it very often. Until one day we were walking around Macy's and I saw it and I was like, oh my god, this perfume, like this used to be my favorite perfume when I was growing up. I want to see if I still like it. I sprayed it on myself and for some reason I wasn't really feeling it. Like I was kind of like, wow, I thought that I like really, really loved it, but right now I'm kind of just like, smells good, but I don't know. So I was like, whatever. You know what? I'm just gonna like buy the small like bottle, travel size, whatever it may be, and I'm gonna apply it and I'm gonna figure out, you know, how I feel about it, maybe like my taste or smell, whatever, changed since I was younger, whatever. I was just kind of like, I don't know what's happening. No, I think honestly that Macy's one was a fluke. Maybe it's been open for too long. I don't know what it is, but like once I got this one, I was like, yeah, this is my favorite perfume ever. So I'm just gonna wait until I finish it out and then I'm gonna buy the bigger bottle. But anyway, that was a very long story to talk about a perfume, but Dolce & Gabbana, honestly, if you're watching this video by any chance, I love your perfume and I would love many more of these. Thank you. Last of my August favorites is this purse that I got at Nordstrom. It is a Malian Lily purse. I think that's how you pronounce the brand, I'm not sure. But what's really cool about it is that you can actually change the chains if you want to, so you can remove these from the side. And you can either wear it like this, which is how I personally like to wear it, or you can wear it like this, or you can forget about this chain and just wear it like this. I like that it's big enough to like fit my wallet and my phone and everything, like the essentials, because a lot of times I buy purses online and I, for whatever reason, don't measure how big they are and then they arrive and they do not fit my wallet whatsoever, or pretty much anything. But this one fits my wallet. Like I said, it fits my phone too, so it's honestly spacious enough. And I love the design. It reminds me of like the purses that we used to have in like the 90s, early 2000s, when I was literally like a child and I would wear a purse because I thought that it was cool. I used to wear purses that were like similar to this style, so I just think it's funny that all this fashion is coming back. I, thought that it would never come back, and I feel like it's just interesting because I was, kind of like when it started going out of style, I was like, oh, you know what, yeah, I don't really care for it, it's not really my type, whatever. And now that I see them again, I'm like, no, I actually really like it. So I don't know if it's peer pressure getting to me, or if like, I don't know what it was, or maybe my taste just keeps coming back like trends do. I don't know, honestly. But now I'm loving this again. So that's all that matters, is that right now I genuinely love this, and until I stop loving it, I will keep it. Another thing that I like about it is that it is vegan leather, so that makes me feel like a little bit better because I always freak out whenever I have like animal product stuff. I'm not vegan, but I do prefer to do and eat more plant-based stuff and like anything that is cruelty-free and like nothing that harms animals. That's kind of like what I prefer to gravitate towards, so I like that this is vegan leather. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. I will make sure to leave a link to everything in the description in case you're interested in shopping. But if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a like, a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time!